What it do? I wasn't gonna make a video, but that's why I don't have the stand with me. So, uh, yeah, it's the 29th of February. Extra day, motherfucker. I guess some fucked up people were born on this day. Fucking Richard Ramirez and fucking Eileen Wuornos. Both born on February 29th. Damn. It's a cursed day. No. Yeah, so I wasn't gonna make a video, but I want to have some of that motherfucking daylight from this day. But I'm just doing what I'm always doing. Smoking up. I keep my weed in that little white container because, oh shit. Turn the light off for the fucking. Alright. There. I'm done. I'll still have more than like 2% battery. Damn, I just got done sneezing. Yeah. There's nary a wind. Fucking nothing. It's good. It is motherfucking Thursday. The world is out there doing what the world does. Cars going, people honking. Yeah, all of it. Damn it. I was just gonna say fucking, I don't even hear any airplanes, and then there's an airplane. I spoke too soon. Thought too soon. Alright. So I have two, what's those, giggling grannies? Yeah, I think I have two giggling grannies. And then Gorilla Glue number 4 and 2 girls, 1 banana. So I got those 4. They sprouted, and I have them in the little cubes. Just waiting for them to like push up through to become little plants, basically. I hope they fucking do. Because if they don't, yeah, I fucking hate seeds. Shit's hard. It's like you do everything exactly the way you're supposed to. You know. And I was thinking, like, people who like talk shit because you're a stoner, or you're a burnout, or whatever the fuck. It's like, I'm still as smart as I am through this cloud. Like, I have to fucking be under this cloud so that I don't have to fucking feel all the fucked up shit that plagues me. But I work through that intellectually, so yeah, I guess if I wasn't a stoner, I probably would have been pretty fucking smart. But who knows what the fuck I would have done with it. I like being high, so fuck it. But then again, I'm not very smart because I do a lot of stupid shit. But I don't know if it's because I'm high. That probably is the case. But if you're really smart, you'd be able to get out of the way, fucking even when you're high. Like, yeah. Well, age too. I'm fucking in my early 40s, which feels like fucking may as well be the 80s for me, at least. This whole shit's tripping me out, man. This passage of fucking time. Really, really weird, because I feel like Rip Van Winkle. I know I've only been out in the middle of fucking nowhere for 5 years, but going on 6, I guess. I think it'll be 6 years this June. But I don't know. Like, I go out into the public or where there's people and shit, and I see shit that I've never seen before. Like, what the fuck? How did... It's because I don't exist out there anymore. I like it, but it's weird. because all this shit's changing and I don't fucking get it. Like I'm, I don't know. Well, learn up, motherfucker. Like, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just glad to be from the generation I'm from. Like people who were born in like whenever, so that they grew up in the 60s, or they grew up in the 70s, or they grew up in the 80s. Those motherfuckers are in a different world. Like they don't, even the motherfuckers that grew up in the 80s. And by grow up, I mean, uh, made those memories when you're a kid and you're playing with your brother or your sister or your friends or just whatever when you're a kid, you got memories, fond memories before you understand that the world is what it is. But, they all grew up a certain way on a common denominator. There's a running theme throughout all of it. And then the 90s came and it was the same shit, the same way of growing up until it was like you just hit in the head with a fucking shovel about halfway through. I think it was like 95, 96, 97 is when the internet started. And then it was fucking over. Everything changed right there in that moment. I mean, I know it's evolved, but still, you grew up in two different times. You grew up when played outside, and you rode bikes or played cops and robbers. You used to do that shit. Fucking, drinking water from neighbor's hose, and it sounds gross, but the rubber along like 50 foot from the house. It was really hot when you first turned it on because it had been out in the sun all day. Well, we lived in California, so. But if you lived where, the sun was out, then it would like make the water inside the hose that was still in the hose all hot as fuck. So, yeah, shit like that. But then the internet came, and then it didn't really, really start to sink its fucking teeth in until probably like 2007 or 8, when like cell phones became like a thing. It wasn't like the flip phones anymore, or the Kia Sarah K9. I had that motherfucker. That shit was sick though. I had the flashlight on it, so I used to use it to fix my car all the time. Cars. I don't know. I think at the time I had the Integra. So, yeah. Now kids are just straight up being raised with the phone. So I guess we shouldn't be that surprised. Things are the way they are, which isn't horrible, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. But again, like I was saying, the fucking 90s. If you grew up in the motherfucking 90s, you had a foot in both worlds, so you got to know what it was like for both this current world that we live in now and then the world before. The world that involved payphones, change. You needed to like put coins into the fucking thing. There was booths, like you get in it and the little door would slide. But if you grew up in the 90s, you were like more just watching that shit like go away. Like sort of like the rotary phones. Like I never used it, but there was one near our house. But it was fun to like make the door go back and forth or whatever. But it was like really like getting old and rusty and shit. So I could kind of tell that, okay, this is a thing of the past. But we had landlines, but still, yeah, that was a time, a different fucking time. That's why crime and shit was so possible back then. The types of crime that were all like I just was talking about the fucking 29th, fucking the Night Stalker, and then whatever they called Eileen, I forgot. The fucking woman warrior, I don't remember. I know she butchered up a bunch of dudes, and she was straight up batshit crazy, but they were both born on the 29th of February, which I think is completely coincidental, but Yeah, they could do those kinds of things back then because there was no such thing as fucking cell phones or fucking surveillance cameras or GPS, and none of that shit existed. So, damn, that's crazy how just the lack of technology makes it appear more like Wild Wild West, even though it's not that. 'Cause, I mean, it was closer to that. Like you did something to somebody and then you just ran. Guess they would eventually find you, just like now. But now it's a lot quicker because, like I said, with the technologies we have. So, but what the fuck do I know? Not much. I'm just observing without all of the information. So that means I could be wrong in some aspects. I sure shit didn't think I was gonna end up being a crazy person talking to yourself outside, just talking. But I'll take it. I'm disadvantaged now. I don't say disabled, I say disadvantaged because that's what it is. Fuck that. I don't need that advantage. I'll still fucking get by, even though there's certain things I cannot do. It doesn't matter what the fuck I try. There's nothing I can do. It's like trying to run when you only have one leg. I mean, you could do it with a prosthetic, I guess, but that was a clearly stupid analogy. Um, yeah, it's like trying to swim with no arms. I mean, maybe you could get it done, but not like you could if you had both your arms. I don't know. I feel like I need to explain that shit. That's why I moved out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Because how do you get it across to the motherfucker you're doing whatever with? Fucking that you're fucking disadvantaged. Motherfucker, I can't see you. Like, I can't even see your fucking face right now. I used to say that shit when I fucking went back to work when it happened. Uh, I used to tell, like, the HR lady, like, you could be flipping me off right now, I wouldn't even know it. And she would laugh, give me the finger or whatever. But it's like, well, how the fuck were you able to do the job? Like, well, because I'd done that job for like fucking like a decade. I knew every fucking corner and fucking everything. I knew everything. Sort of like how when you go to put the key in your car door. Remember keys, yo? Not the fucking key fobs, like an actual key. Anyway, you don't look at the key, do you? I mean, you just know like the flat spot, is the part that's on top, and then yeah, you don't need to look at it's that kind of shit. So I was able to do that shit for a while. But I forgot what the fucking point was. Like I can't illustrate to anybody what the fuck's wrong with me. So I just said fuck it. I'll just make it so that I don't have to fucking initiate with anybody. But it kind of sucks a little bit because I would just walk over to Brandy's house and fucking smoke a bowl, have a couple laughs, and leave. But I don't know. I don't know what to say about thems. And then Ray's got kids, and I'm not trying to get sick, so yeah. I don't know. Maybe the motherfuckers about the house up the hill fucking would be cool. I don't know what the chances of that are, but that would be pretty fucking awesome. I'm not antisocial. I'm really not, but I'm kind of forced to be because of my situation. It makes me have to be a liar, and I don't like that. It's a shitty feeling to be like, somebody's telling you the story, they're showing you on their phone the fucking thing they just did or whatever, and you just have to be like, fucking, you have to pretend like, oh shit, look at that, even though you can't see at all what the fuck they're even looking. I don't know, I can't see it, man. But what are you gonna do? Bust up the fucking flow of the fucking interaction by being like, oh yeah, no, I can't see. Huge brain tumor, fucking optic nerves, optic chiasm. I mean, you can't just do that. So you have to just play the part, and I don't like it. I don't like doing that. So, fuck it. That means I gotta be all the fuck by myself. And guess what I'm saying is that I don't love it. I mean, it's good, but it kind of sucks on a level. Damn. Yeah, rest of my fucking life like this, more than likely. But I got my homie fucking cannabis. You can't just smoke weed your whole life. Oh yeah? Fucking watch me. I fucking need to get another solar panel and probably another pump. I don't know. I'm gonna test it out next month, but I'm afraid it's not gonna work. Yeah, I guess I'll wait to get another pump until I test that one. Obviously, if it works, I'm just gonna keep using it, ride the bitch till the wheels fall off. Keep using it until it fucking buckles. Or not buckles, just breaks, stops functioning. But I think it might be non-functional as it is because the fucking water freezing. Although it didn't get as cold this year as it did last year. Knock on wood, you fucking asshole. For superstitious reasons. Superstitious. Man, I haven't read my fucking. Oh wait, today's Thursday. I think I'm gonna read some of that book tonight. Yeah, Thursday's the night for reading because Friday I get turned, Saturday I get turned, Sunday I get turned, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I just do whatever else, and then Thursday I fucking read. So. Getting closer to about halfway through. I keep wanting, I don't know, to infinity and beyond, or is it infinity and beyond? I think that's all it is. It's not two. The, you know, natural American human in me wants to put a two in front of it because of the movie from, Toy Story. But no, I think it's just infinity and beyond. By Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's pretty cool. It's sort of like all the shit that you learn when you're a kid, but like more into the detail, like instead of just a glazing description of whatever it is he's talking about. But I don't know, trying to retain the informations, which is pretty stupid. Because when the fuck am I ever gonna need to know and the fucking who the first motherfucker to reach the stratosphere was and how and all that, the different spheres. Toposphere, I think, is the fucking most outermost one. I think. I don't. Yeah, it's weird how like when you go through life, the things that you're into end up being the things that you know shit about. First, I was into reptiles, so I know a few things about lizards and snakes and all that kind of shit. And fucking Then it became cars. I know tons of shit about cars. Like that the fucking water pump on the LT1 motor is reverse. Like it fucking pumps for reverse. The timing fucking of the ignition for that shit is fucking crazy. It's like a fucking flat distributor that goes over the front of the fucking motor. It's crazy. Anyway, uh, cars make people fucking fall asleep, unless you're like me and fucking love cars. Anyway, and then guitars, but guitars are kind of a musical instruments, and music kind of part of it from the beginning. Yeah, the fuck does it matter? This is where somebody's like, oh yeah, well, what about fill in the blank? And you have something to say. And fuck. No, I'm just by myself. Every day, all day. I heard a car door shut, but I don't know who the fuck that is. Shit, I'm probably talking too low. I don't know. Ooh, birds. Fuck, love living out here. Still trying to dial in that goddamn fucking amp. I know I'm gonna find a fucking setting and I'm gonna hit it and it's gonna make that shit go away. It's this annoying ass like that's louder than the fucking notes I'm playing. So it's like, what the fuck, man? I need to get rid of that, but I don't know how. So I think I'm gonna attempt to do that tomorrow. I'm just gonna drop everything, all of the fucking parameters, the gain, the gate, and fucking level, volume, all these shits. And I'm just going to drop them all to 0 and then see what it sounds like. And then if it's still there, I'll try turning up the gate all the way and just see what it does. Either helps or hurts the situation. And if it helps, then I'll go down more towards the middle and see if that makes it worse or better. And if it makes it better, then I'll try to find that sweet spot. If it makes it worse, then I'll know that going higher is the way for the gate. And then gain, I'll be all the way to 0 too. I don't know. I just got to monkey with this motherfucker and find that sweet spot so that it doesn't sound like that. Once I do, it's fucking, it's gonna be so much better for me. Because to me, that sounds like ass. Yuck. What the fuck, man? But no, I haven't gotten any better. I still play it the same way that I always really have, kind of trying to figure out other fucking techniques, but I don't know. Gotta have something to fucking get better at, I guess. Yeah, I got music to cut up too. I hope there's something in there worth fucking listening to. Yesterday there was, and then big time, but I don't. I might just be obviously biased because I'm the one that made it. But what trips me out is I made music with the fucking like the way like you do now because it's 2020s. With computer and doing all that shit with a microphone, and I have all that shit, but I mean, I don't even know how I was able to manage to make anything with it because I'm fucking computer illiterate, and that fucking shit is difficult for me. But, I do have like legitimate brain damage. I don't know. I might just be over or holding myself to higher expectations than I should. But I did make something, and it was pretty cool, at least to me. But I think the wall I hit was like, okay, I made this, now what? Now what the fuck am I supposed to do? How do you upload that to whatever platform you're going to use, and then have it not be just a fucking computer screen with the line going across? Yeah. No, I'm not. I'd rather have lights and colors. And I like the way I do it with an amplifier and all that, but the things you can do to those sounds that you make with the, the way I do it, is really cool. And I wish I could do it. Yeah, I'm not very good at all. That's the part that sucks. But I guess it's just like I'd like to hear what I am able to do, but sound like actual music. First thing I gotta do is get that fucking distortion to sound good. It just doesn't. It's not to me. I'll find it eventually. Oh, shit. The part of the year when there's still just little piles of snow. But they will be gone. I think we're supposed to get some more slushy rain, snow on fucking Monday. Monday. Or Sunday. I think it's going to be Sunday. That shit sucks. But yeah, it's more indignative of the summer. Not summer, but spring is on its way. It'll be here soon. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh. It's just a little fucking thingy I built because I was out here and it was raining. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, oh shit, well I could use that, put it up there, and then put that there, and screw that, and then screw that. I don't know. I just made it. A couple of stumps. Yeah. It's super rickety, but I'm rickety, so nah. No, because I'm not trying to spend all kinds of time on shit. It's just going to serve one purpose. Purpose that only amounts to just providing a place to sit and be sheltered from like chunks of hail, rain, snow, all those kinds of things. And the sun itself, because that motherfucker is an assailant. Just trying to fucking rot your fucking skin, just trying to burn it. Yeah, I'm not digging this getting old shit, man. The doctor was like, you're still young. Or he didn't say still, he just said you're young. I was like, motherfucking what? I guess. I really don't know what to say about that. I don't think so. I know I'm not old, quote unquote, but I'm not young. I don't know. I'm glad because I don't have any fucking gray hair. I think my shit's receding, but fuck that. I had a fucking brain tumor and they cut it out of my fucking head via my forehead, essentially. It, yeah, the scar looks like I'm wearing a headband. So just beyond my forehead. From ear to ear. Oh, it's so fucking gross, man. But, yeah. I think it affected the hair growth on those two sides. And I haven't tattooed that part yet, so I don't look forward to it because that whole area is really disgusting to me. It's sort of like when you get hurt, like you fucking get a scar and it's like there and it's like kind of sensitive. It's like, well, fuck, man, my whole forehead's kind of like that. And it's been that way since the surgery. Well, since I healed from it. But, yeah, getting tattooed there is gonna fucking suck. Really bad. But I really don't like the fucking balding look. I guess I could just fucking keep doing what I've been doing. It's just the hair that is growing really good. Leave that, and it turns out it's more like a mohawk. So I just shave the sides. So yeah, that's how I'll do until I'm fucking a corpse. No, if it gets bad, I'll just shave it all off because of fun. I used to do that all the time, which is weird because when I started out, I had a fucking ponytail about halfway down my back when I was in high school because I was a hippie. Well, I was a metalhead first, and then I turned into a hippie. Then I went back to metalhead, and now I'm kind of back to hippie, but with a little bit of metalhead. I'm too metalhead for hippies and too hippie for metalheads. That's basically it. Like, I understand that point of view with the deathcore and the fucking the way that music is and all that shit. I completely understand it because I was that way for a long time. But I do enjoy not being constantly searching for an outlet to this rage, this fucking never ending fire. Just constantly just looking for the fucking band that can fucking illustrate just how fucking pissed off you are. Yeah, I did that shit for decades, but I don't know. I think it's age. So I guess that's the one good thing about age is that you change. Changes your perspective. So yeah, I stopped. I still enjoy it, I guess. I haven't really listened to it. I haven't listened to anything in a long time. Well, since we went to California, I guess, road trip music. But, like, I saw an ad for, um, the fuck was it, Aftershock or some shit like that. Some show in Sacramento. Fucking all kinds of bands. It's like, fuck, I just wanted to, I went through it to see, like, which ones I've seen before. I didn't see Hatebreed on there, which is interesting. But anyway, uh, but it seems really, really like 90s oriented, which is cool. Fucking, I didn't see Korn either, which is true. Oh, yeah, anyway, 90s, that's why. Pantera. Yeah, but then again, Slipknot was headlining one of them, so that shit's not 90s. That's new metal, but Mastodon. There's a bunch of bands I was like, eh. But then I did see Whitechapel. That's my shit right there. That's my vein of metal. It's the fucking deathcore. Tired as Murder, fucking Whitechapel, Chelsea Grin. Fuck, I got to see Black Dahlia Murder here in Colorado. That was pretty dope. Last concert was Whitechapel, but Suicide Silence, fucking, that's my shit, man. But then I saw Lorna Shore is gonna headline there too. ICP, fucking, yeah, just a grip of fucking bands. It just trips me out because I used to go to see concerts all the fucking time. And I'd still go, but you know I don't know anybody, and I can't go because I can't drive. So, and I have no friends. So that aspect of like missing out on life does bother me, because we'll go. Like me and her will probably hit up something at Red Rocks eventually because we've never been there. So, but I need like metal, man. Like I need fucking yeah, the aforementioned deathcore bands. But it's not like I could just go see a Grateful Dead concert. I mean, it's not the same. I wouldn't think. But, yeah, it's weird. I really like all kinds of shit. 'Cause I like EDM. The emotion behind the journeys that they can take you on. But, um, yeah, that's the shit that definitely requires a substance to fully absorb. Yeah. And I think I'm done with all that. That shit will set you back, man. It's fun as fuck in the moment, but there's no free rides in nature, man. You can't bust out all your serotonins and shit and fucking expect you to be okay. You're gonna be fighting a motherfucking battle for like a long time. So, yeah, if you're down to fucking be in this fucking war for a fucking significant amount of time, they probably need some type of a fucking medication to be okay for the rest of your life. And I guess go fucking nuts. But yeah. But you definitely, it's so fucking awesome though. Fucking, I get, yeah, fuck. It sucks because you do that shit like one time and you're just gonna want to keep doing it because it's, you know, it delivers every fucking time. But, uh, but yeah, I enjoy the fuck out of that. Cosmic Gate, Christopher Lawrence, Armin van Buuren, Tiesto's pretty dope. Yeah, there's a fucking bunch of EDM I like. But I haven't been in that world for a long time, so I don't know. I ain't been listening to nothing but me. Trying to get better on this motherfucking guitar. Trying to expel how I feel through a musical tone. But I'm trying to get the fucking distortion to sound right. But it's not like if I do, I'm gonna be all, oh wow, no, he's a fucking amazing fucking musician. Fuck no. One of these days, maybe I'll get to a point and I'll go, oh, okay, yeah, that's like a level that I didn't think I would reach. I don't know if I'll ever get there. I'll keep trying though. Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta cut up. Cut up. Alright. So yeah, it's February 29th. Fucking extra day in this motherfucking month. So, what'd you do with your extra day? Huh. I smoked a bowl with myself. Yeah. So yeah, till next time. Late on.